fine, no music today. You just have to put on some music of your choice in the background. That would be really good, and hopefully you can hear me a bit better. So we'll just start with our usual little warm up. Feet underneath your hips. Think about your posture. So I want you to just roll your shoulders back and down to start with, so that you're not holding any tension in the shoulder area. And then just think about drawing your navel to your spine, just lightly pulling in. Make sure your knees are not locked out, so just soften the knees a little bit and just bring that nice neutral position in place. So just bring your head up so it's on top of your shoulders and you're not looking down. I know you might be looking at a screen or something, so difficult, but you can practice later. Okay, so when you're ready, I want you to reach your arms up, take a nice breath in, just going to move myself, and then exhale, just bring your arms round and down. I hope you can hear me okay. Nice breath in, reach your arms up. You might need to adjust the volume on your devices to hear me. So if you can't hear me very well, just find that volume button and turn it up. And just keep moving the arms. Nice big circle up and around. And just do one more. We'll just do a nice quick warm up here. And relax your arms. Okay, bring your feet, lift your heel off the floor, and you're just going to roll through the feet here. So thinking about keeping the hips nice and stable, because that's what we're thinking about in Pilates, is stability while we're working through the limbs. So keeping the pelvis and the back nice and stable. So just rolling through the feet, and we're going to march the arms. So just keep that nice tall posture. Roll through the feet really smoothly, so try not to sort of bang your foot on the floor and land with a thump. Nice soft landing. Fan out your toes, so make sure you fan your toes so you can really feel that underneath the foot as you're rolling through. Okay, just do that a few more times. And then just relax, just bring your arms down, just take a nice little reach up and over to the side. Remember, only move as far as you're comfortable to go. Listen to your body. Don't make anything painful. Listen and work with what you've got. Keep your hips really still here. So remember, when you're reaching over, try not to let the hips just fall to the side. You're looking for that stability. So nice and grounded through the feet. And I want you to lift up and over rather than just collapsing to the side. So reach up, keep stable through the hips, and then over. So again, a lengthening sensation down the side of the body. Just do one more either side. Reaching up and over, and just relaxing there. Lovely. Right, if you grab your chairs but stay standing, or if you need a block, grab a block or a book. If you haven't got a block, grab a book. So you're just going to have your chair. Sorry about the size of my chair, it's all I could find. Anyway, have your chair so that you're just using it fingertips only, so we're not leaning into the chair, we're not really holding onto it tight. Fingertips only, and if you don't need it, don't use it, okay? So this is, this is sort of aimed at my Tuesday ladies, and we use the chair just for a little bit of confidence really, if anything else. So fingertips only, and just stand again, find that nice posture. Lift your right foot off the floor, and we're just going to do a few little hip circles here. So you're going to stir from the hip, keep the pelvis really stable. Can't really see myself very well on what I'm doing, so I hope you can see this okay. So we're moving from the hip, if I turn sideways, moving from the hip, just doing a little a hip circle here, yeah? Keeping everything really nice and still. Now go the other way. So just moving from the hip socket. As I say, if you don't need the chair, then let go, don't use it. Alright. Keeping really still. I've got a really spongy mat underneath my foot here. Try and keep your hips level. Okay, and one more. And relax. Okay, right, if you've got the space, we're going to do the other side. So again, lifting the foot off the floor, so you're in a one-legged stance, and then you're just going to start to move from the hip. Now keep the size of your circle comfortable. Make sure you're not doing a great big circle so that everything's moving around. You want to, again, look for that stability around the pelvis and the lower back. Just breathe normally and keep that nice tall posture all the way through. As I say, if you don't need the chair, just let go. You'll still get a decent balance challenge out of it anyway. Go the other way. Make sure you're circling both ways. So keep drawing the navel to the spine. Make sure you're maintaining that good form. So I can't see you or anything, but I trust that you all know these ones quite well. So And just do one more and relax. Okay, perfect. Right, okay. So going back to the other leg again, so going back to your right leg, you're going to lift your leg out to the side and then slowly bring it down. So a little hip abduction. And again, we're looking for that stability through the pelvis and the hips. And I want you to, as you lift the leg, point your toe. As you lower it, flex the foot. Point the toe and flex the foot. And again, think about reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. So you don't want to be leaning over like so. Okay, keep the body still and lift the leg. I'm just going to do about 8 to 10 on each side. And one more. Lift and lower and relax. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight to the other side. So if you need to move around your chair, I'm not going to move mine because it's just too much hassle. So I'm just going to come forward. So holding your chair, lift and lower. So okay, keep a nice long spine. And again, those of you not using the chair, just going like this, okay? So make sure you're always safe though. Don't not use the chair if you're not confident to. Point and flex. Point and flex. You can always hold your arms out for a bit of balance if you wanted to. Okay, just do 2 more. And one more time, lift and lower and relax. Just give your legs a little bit of a shake out there. Whoa, well done. Okay, the chair never makes it easy, you know, it's just different. Okay, so always be aware of that. The chair just makes it slightly different rather than sort of don't think of it, oh, it's going to be easy. Okay, so again, standing behind your chair. I shouldn't have turned my chair. I'm going to turn my chair that way round. Stay behind your chair. I'm going to do a few heel raises as well here. So for, again, those of you that don't need it, just leave the chair. But for those of you that just like to have that there, just for a little bit of confidence, you're just going to raise up onto your tippy toes, onto the balls of the feet. Just again, trying to keep that nice even pressure on your feet. Just gently lifting up and slowly lowering the heels. And remember, it's the lowering phase where you need that control. Try not to just sort of bang your heels down on the floor. Lift up and then slowly lower down. If you wanted to bring in some arms, if you weren't using the chair, you could just bring the arms in and down. So you just lift your arms, squeeze them back and then lower down. But so if you need that chair, you could just do one arm if you wanted to. Loads of different options. Just make sure you're staying safe in when you're exercising at home. Just make sure so you're working to your own ability and you're doing what you're comfortable with. As long as we all keep moving through these troubled times, then hopefully we'll all be okay. Up and relax down and just roll your shoulders round a few times. Perfect. Right, okay, if you'd like to take your chair, so you're going to sit on it. Sit on your chair. So again, hopefully you can see me. I can't get your feet on the floor. Put a block or a book. Books will do just the same job. All right, and just make sure you're not sitting all the way back on your chair. There's a gap between my chair and the back of it, okay? So I don't need that anyway. Right, so sit nice and tall and just relax your arms. Okay, so I want you to take a nice breath in, shrug up your shoulders, and then exhale, drop your shoulders down, but don't collapse the whole body. Okay, so stay sitting tall, just lift the shoulders, take a nice breath in, and then exhale, drop your shoulders down. Do that again, nice breath in, lift up, and exhale, drop the shoulders. Just do that twice more, shrug the shoulders up. Let go of any tension that you may be holding on to, you might not realise, and just relax your shoulders down. Okay, bring your arms in front of you, float them up. You're going to take one arm up, one arm by your side, and then you're just going to switch. Nice simple switch. But what I want you to focus on here is stay sitting up tall. Don't lean back, but take your arms up as far as you can. Take your arm back as far as you can without losing your spinal position. So really working through the range of movement on the shoulders, lifting. Again, don't move into anything painful. Keep it comfortable for you. Really working through these shoulders. Just do that a couple more times. Little toy soldier arms. And then we're going to just relax and bring our hands to our heart center. Sit tall. Okay, take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to make sure we're drawing the navel to the spine still, and you're going to do a very small rotation. Don't go too far. Keep the hips nice and still. Stay still on the chair, and then back to the center as you inhale, and then you exhale as you do a gentle twist the other way. Start small. You can always make your range of movement bigger if you feel comfortable to and you don't have any spinal problems. If you have any spine conditions and this doesn't suit you, then obviously you just leave this one out for the moment. Just do a tiny twist, or you could try making your movement smaller. So just a small twist and center. If it hurts, go smaller. Nice slow rotation. Now you can reach your arm back if you wanted to make a little bit more out of this on one side, and then reach back on the other side. Anyone from my Tuesday class, this will be very familiar to you. Be like coming back to classes again. Opening. Or if you've got a desk job or anything like that, some of these are really good to, you could do in between just to have a break. And come back to the center, and then just relax your arms. Okay, moving to the legs, stay sitting tall. All I want you to do is straighten one leg out and bring it down, and now straighten the other leg out. So as you're doing this, make sure you remain sitting tall in the chair. Try not to sort of start hunching over and collapsing. Sit up nice and tall, and you're just alternately straightening out one leg and then straighten out the other. Okay, and think of pulling up through the front of the thigh. Nice to see some hearts going on. Pulling up through the front of the thigh as you extend the leg, and again move within a comfortable range. If your knees hurt, go slowly, don't make it painful. Just think of pulling up through the front of the thigh. Extend the leg out. You don't have to lift it really high up here, just extend the leg and lengthen it away from you again. So you're really pulling into these thigh muscles. Okay, so when you are ready, hold your right leg out straight. I think I'm mirroring you again, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is my left, but you're right, hopefully. Now hold the leg straight, but keep breathing. Don't hold your breath, okay? And I want you to circle the ankle really, really slowly. So you're just holding that static contraction here in the thigh, and just moving slowly through the ankle, and go the other way as well. Keep a nice tall posture, don't let the ribs collapse. Make sure you don't hold your breath on this one. Easily done. One more circle and relax. Perfect. Okay, let's do the other side. So extend the leg out, hold it straight. So I want you to keep the leg really still and just only, I hope you can see this okay, just move the ankle. So while sometimes what I see is people doing this. Right, don't do that. Keep your leg really still, even if you hold it with your hands and just only move the ankle. Few times, and go the other way as well. Nice and slowly. Take your time. There's no rush. We've got plenty of time on our hands. So if you play this back later, do it again. Just take your time. Okay, and then just relax your feet down. Good, just give your legs a little bit of a shake. Okay, I'm going to do this one. So I want you to sit sideways on your chair. Make sure you only do what you're comfortable with though. If you're not comfortable doing this, then again, just don't do it. You might want to just watch it first. We're kind of going to do like a seated half roll back. So you know we do this on the floor sometimes. Just taking it to the chair just to give you a little bit of, you know, variety, and just sort of trying to work with what we can. So sit nice and tall, take a breath in, and when we do our roll backs, we're just going to just bring the arms forward, but don't hunch the shoulders, and I want you to scoop your tummy in. Just go back to where you can. Again, if you're using the chair, you've got that to support you, but try and use your abdominals to lift yourself back up into that nice tall posture again. Okay, so we're going to exhale, roll it back, squeeze the abs in, really tight like your brakes, don't go back too far, and then sit tall. So I only want you to feel this in your abdominals. If you feel this pulling your back, you've gone too far. Or maybe this isn't for you. Again, I can't see you. I don't know what you're doing. Just make sure it's not pulling your back. It should work your abdominals. The most you should feel in your back is maybe a stretch. Okay. So we're breathing in as we sit tall. And then we exhale as we go back. So we can really scoop those lower tummy muscles in. Inhale, sit really tall. And then exhale as you gently just roll it back. Squeeze the belly in. Inhale, sit tall. And then exhale, take it back. And just a couple more times. Inhale up. Exhale, take it back. And then just come up nice and tall and relax. Okay, look, that's it. That's all that for that bit. Okay, so come back facing the front, sitting on your chair with the feet flat on the floor, arms hanging down by your sides. And then again, all I want you to do is make sure you lift the ribs, but don't arch the back. Just keep your back neutral. And I want you to do a little tiny side bend just to the side. So you're just going to reach down to one side, bring your center yourself, and then reach to the other side. Just taking your time. And again, if you have any spine troubles, back conditions, and this isn't for you, then that's fine. You just leave this one out. Or make your movements smaller. Because I mean, I'm sure we all have to do these movements to a certain degree in our daily lives. So, you know, if it is causing you any problems, you just go a little bit. You don't have to go like all the way down. Just go slightly one side and then the other, because we still need to try and get a little bit of range through your spine there, but you just don't want to make things painful. Okay, just do one more either side. Nice little reach. And reach. And centre. And again, just roll your shoulders round in case you built up any unnecessary tension. And then you're going to bring your palms up here, elbows into your sides, and I want you to just gently open the hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and just make sure your elbows are in at your sides here, and then slowly release it back in. So when we open the hands, you're going to breathe out. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other and breathe in as you bring your hands back in. So nice and easy with the breathing. Moving at your own speed. Don't have to move with me. Just exhale. So keep your elbows in. Don't let them come away to the sides yet. And then just closing back down. So again, another really good one for posture. Just focusing on between your shoulder blades, just trying to get those muscles to draw back. Bringing those shoulder blades a little bit closer together. Again, work within your own range of movement. And we're just going to do that a couple more times. Open. Squeezed. You can use a resistance band quite often. Actually, in all my classes, we stand up doing this using a resistance band. So if you have one of those at home, use one of those. But if you don't, again, it doesn't matter. The movement is still really good for your shoulders and your upper back and posture. Okay, and bring that in and just relax. Okay, so again, just roll your shoulders round. Sit tall, bring your chin in slightly towards your spine. So don't create a double chin, just bring your chin back slightly, a few millimetres, just so that that head is right up on top of your shoulders and your head's not pushing forward like so. So bring the chin in slightly. Maybe I should sit sideways on. So instead of being here, this is like desk position for some of us. All right, not everyone, all right? Some of us are maybe like this for quite a lot of the day. So you just want to, again, sit tall. Bring the chin in, just slightly, you know, I'm not pulling in so that I'm sort of making a double chin and straining my neck. I'm just sort of sitting tall and then just pulling the chin back slightly to really lengthen out and up through the crown of the head is going up. And then once you're in that position, okay, I want you to just turn your head and look over your shoulder. Bring your head to the centre, keep the chin in slightly and then look over your other shoulder. And again, centre the head, look over your shoulder. So you can turn a little bit further, don't force anything. Centre, keep your shoulders facing forward as well, and then just turn your head the other way. And bring your head back to the centre. Okay, relax there. Right, we're going to do a little exercise now called sit to stand from here. I want you to be very careful, make sure you're aware of where your chair is, okay? And if you're not comfortable doing this, then please don't do it. Alright, so all you're going to do, again, if I turn sideways, it might be better so you can see what on earth's going on. Hopefully you can see that alright. Yeah, dining room chair. It's like a throne. Okay, So have your feet flat on the floor. We're going to do like a sit to stand. Again, you need to make sure you know where your chair is. I don't want anyone falling off your chair or hurting yourself. Settee is going to be a little bit too low unless you've got quite a high sofa, but it's going to be too spongy probably. So a chair would be best for this, okay? So feet flat on the floor. When you go from sit to stand, you slightly hinge from the hip, yeah? So just a little hinge forward, just a slight one. And as you hinge forward, you're going to slowly come up. And then you do exactly the same in reverse. So hinge, bend your knees, use your hands to guide yourself back onto the chair, and then you gently sit down, okay? So hinge, up, squeeze your butt cheeks, squeeze your glutes, and then hinge, slowly sit back. Use your hands to guide you back, just doing that because I want you to be safe. All right, so squeeze, up, hinge, sit back slowly, make sure again your knees are lining just like you would do a normal squat standing, but we're just using the chair. So up, hinge, sit back slow. So we're going to come up quicker, and then we control the seat back down. So your back is always standing in a nice neutral position. So squeeze up quicker, and then hinge and down. Squeeze up, quick, squeeze, hinge, and back down slow. All right, and again, you can do as many of these as you want to. I'm just going to do about 10 or 12 because we're sort of running out of time a little bit here. Hinge, squeeze, sit up, and then take it down. And again, if you didn't want to use the chair, you can just do this without the chair. You could just literally sit your hips back. If you wanted to go a little bit stronger with this one, don't have to sit all the way down. You could do a version like this, where you're just, your bottom literally kisses the chair, and you sit up again. Just check your knees are not going over your feet. Your knees need to be inside your toes when you squat down. And even pressure on your feet as well. Okay? And last one. And coming up. And relax. Okay, so we're going to finish standing. So I can move the chair out of the way. Anyway, so we're just going to finish with a little stretch here. So I want you to just take a step back with your right foot back, heel pressing into the floor, bending your front knee. Again, you know this stretch, everyone's done this in my classes. So knee above your ankle, right foot back, heel pressing into the floor, and keep a nice diagonal line from your heel all the way up. Okay, so when you're stretching your calf, try not to be like this. We don't want to be hanging on the back. We just want to keep that nice line going through the body. Okay, and then just switch sides. Again, just holding for about 10, 20 seconds. Depends how tight your calf muscles feel, really. If it's a little bit much to get your foot on the heel on the floor, then just bring your foot in slightly so you can get that heel down. Just pressing away, and remember you're lengthening the heel away from the crown of the head, so still reaching up, tummy is still in slightly, so you're fully supported. Okay, and then bring that in. Good, good, good. Use your chair again for this next one. Holding on to, I'll turn sideways, shall I? If you can't reach your ankle, grab your trouser bottom. You could wrap a towel. Oh, look what I found. You could wrap a towel around your ankle. Whoops, I can't even stand up. Wrap a towel around your ankles, try again. Okay, and then you could have knees together, and then you'll just, again, try not to arch your back. I want you to tuck your tailbone in instead. And then just push the hips slightly forward. So you feel that stretch in the front of the thigh. Okay, and change to the other side. So that's the towel option if you wanted to. If not, you just hold your ankle. Okay, hold your ankle. Where are we? Knees together, hips slightly, just gently pushing forward. Squeeze your bottom. And relax. Give your legs a little bit of a shake out there. And then we're just going to stretch your arms up, all the way up. Tummy in. And then just do a little bend to the side. Hand on the hip, reach over. Other side, up. Over, and then just bring your arm down. 3 little circles. 1, 2, 3. Mind your lights. And the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Relax your arms, just take a nice little swing now. And again, we do this in the classes. Let the heel lift, swing your arms, just let your body move where you want to go. Nice and smoothly. Okay. And then come back to the centre. Good, well done everyone. Right, that's it for today. Just a short and sweet little bit of movement for you.